In terms of the setup, what you had before, as we said, your feet were a little bit kind of turned in there, and it was a little bit closed off, as you're aiming to the right. So your lower half couldn't really function so well. So when you sort of swung back, you're okay going back. Again, what you felt was a short three-quarter backswing. You still hinge the wrist and you still turn your shoulders. So you create enough power, and again, you're not short, are you? You're in a 7 or 8 iron down there to that 150 back into the wind. So you're not losing distance relative to the swing being that short in terms of length. Now from here, because everything's sort of coming back onto that left, on that left as wheel of the right foot, and your right foot now is not really moving.
I'm not moving at all.
After impact, your lower half now, your left leg especially, is still leaning back, and it's sort of the right foot. Well, come to a little bit of a thought here. Even there, the right foot's barely moved, and then at the end, well, a little bit of movement there to sort of come with it. Okay, if we can get your right toe, or left toe, sorry, opened out, and just bring that left foot, bring it from where it was, just bring it back just a smidgen, just to sort of get yourself.
But it's left, not right.
Just bring your leg, exactly. Just opens up that left hip. Just allows this left hip then to release, rather than being here and having to do this. Once your knees start trying to do this leg then comes back for this hip to try and go round. If this out of the way, I can move better. So I was practicing that movement we showed there, like with the club on your left toe. When you swing this one here now, as you go through, look at your right leg now. See that right leg's starting to move now. See, so everything now is moving in sequence together. And then if we look at that finished position compared to that, now that right foot came at the end. Look at the angle of your foot. I mean, you've got more of your foot round, and that moved at the end to sort of recover something.
The balance.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I've turned with it.
Precisely. Exactly. So this is more of a move we're trying to be creating here now. So everything's sort of going through with it onto that sort of straighter left side. So when you finish, everything's a little bit more kind of up through that left side there, rather than kind of leaning back a little bit with that weight. And again, the lean back just comes from the fact you've pivoted on the back foot, but you've pivoted on this foot because this foot's forward and turned in. You can't rotate around. Exactly. So the way, and if a few shots go a bit to the right or a bit toppy, then you start trying to pull it round to help it, and then you get that balance issue. Because then your feet and lower half aren't working in conjunction with your top half of the club.
This is just helping me to
exactly. Your feet don't affect where the ball goes. Okay, the club does, and the shoulders change the path. Okay, I can stand my feet like this, like this.
I watch other people play.
Oh, hit a bad shot, drop a club on the toe line.
Put their feet out right and hit the ball left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess mine's always been a bit.
The question I always ask is, no one ever hit a golf ball with their feet. So what your feet kind of do don't affect where the ball goes in terms of direction, but it will affect how you swing a golf club. If I stand with my feet like this, it will certainly restrict my ability to rotate.
It's funny,
likewise, that way I can't really turn back.
Because traditionally, when I learned to play golf, everything was lined up and it's 18 inches and you hit the ball.
Yeah.
So when I first played golf, I put a ball there.
Yeah, you could smack it. Yeah.
7 iron, 200 yards. On the stride.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they go, how do you do that? I was taught to do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
By the time we finished on the AstroTurf, we wouldn't do that. We'd do this. Hit it that way.
Okay.
A cricket.
Yeah. It's all exactly. Yeah.
And he watched Butler the other day.
Yeah.
He's like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all totally
different. And methods evolve and changing all the time, as you say. So yeah.
Ingham, the South African, who was the one-day captain in Glamorgan. Practices with a sledgehammer and a tyre like that.
Yeah. Just battering. Yeah. Well, Henry Cotton back in the 60s was in golf was in tyres of that size. Just battering to try and get the hand because it's all hand action and club head. That's what controls where the ball goes. Bat, stick, hock, wherever it is. Where your feet go.
And if I'm stopping like that, my hands probably aren't coming through.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. You just exactly. You just can't release the club through the target. So does that kind of make sense, Andrea?
It does.
Excellent.